Edgar Davids was born on March 13, 1973, in Paramaribo, the capital city of Suriname, a small country on the northeastern coast of South America. Suriname's rich cultural diversity and colonial history played a significant role in shaping the environment Edgar was born into. The country, once a Dutch colony, is home to people from various ethnic backgrounds, including African, Indian, Javanese, and European descent. Edgar's family was part of the Surinamese community that valued resilience, hard work, and close family bonds, all of which would later influence his character both on and off the football pitch. During the early 1970s, many Surinamese families sought better prospects abroad due to economic instability and political uncertainty at home. Edgar's family decided to migrate to the Netherlands when he was still a toddler, joining a large wave of Surinamese immigrants settling primarily in Amsterdam and other Dutch cities. They moved to the Bijlmermeer neighborhood in Amsterdam, a working-class area known for its high-rise apartment blocks and diverse population. The Bijlmer was notorious for its social challenges, including poverty and crime, but it was also a vibrant community where immigrant families found support and identity. Growing up in the Bijlmer, Edgar was exposed to an environment where football was not just a sport but a vital part of social life. The cramped streets, local parks, and open spaces became Edgar's first football pitches. Playing in these informal settings taught him resilience, creativity, and toughness. From a young age, he was known for his aggressive style, quick thinking, and never-back-down attitude. These qualities earned him respect and recognition among his peers, who often looked up to him as a natural leader on the street pitches. Edgar's family provided a stable foundation despite the difficulties they faced as immigrants adapting to a new country. His parents emphasized education and discipline but also recognized his exceptional talent and passion for football. They supported his involvement in local football clubs and encouraged him to pursue his dreams while keeping his feet firmly on the ground. At the age of 8, Edgar took his first formal step into organized football by joining SV Bijlmer, a local amateur club. Here he quickly stood out for his speed, stamina, and fierce competitiveness. Coaches admired his work ethic and willingness to learn, as well as his unique combination of technical ability and physical toughness. Despite his relatively small frame, Edgar was fearless, often challenging bigger and stronger opponents with tenacity and determination. As Edgar progressed through the ranks of SV Bijlmer, he began attending trials for more prestigious clubs. His first encounter with the Ajax Youth Academy came when he was 10 years old. Ajax, renowned worldwide for its youth development and total football philosophy, was the ultimate dream destination for any young Dutch footballer. However, Edgar's initial trial did not end in acceptance. He was turned down, a decision that could have discouraged many young players. Yet Edgar was not one to give up easily. He returned to SV Bijlmer with renewed determination, dedicating himself to improving every aspect of his game. Over the next 2 years he worked tirelessly on his fitness, ball control, and tactical understanding. He learned from his mistakes and sought feedback from coaches, all with the goal of proving himself worthy of a spot at Ajax. His perseverance paid off when at the age of 12, Edgar was finally accepted into the Ajax Youth Academy. This milestone was a pivotal moment in his life, opening doors to world-class training facilities, expert coaching, and an environment designed to develop footballing intelligence and skill. At Ajax, Edgar was introduced to the Dutch football philosophy of total football, which emphasized versatility, spatial awareness, and fluid positional play. Be at TM at N. May 30, 2025 6:29 p.m. Under the guidance of coaches such as Louis van Gaal and co-Adrians, Edgar honed his skills both technically and tactically. He learned to read the game like a chess player, anticipating opponents' moves and positioning himself perfectly to disrupt attacks or launch counterattacks. His aggressive playing style was tempered with discipline and intelligence, making him a formidable midfielder even at a young age. Training alongside future stars like Clarence Seedorf, Patrick Kluivert, and Kiki Muzampa, Edgar was part of a highly competitive group that pushed each other to improve. The academy's emphasis on team cohesion, quick passing, and tactical flexibility suited Edgar's growing ability to blend physicality with technique. Edgar's leadership qualities became apparent early in his youth career. Coaches noticed his ability to motivate teammates, organize play, and maintain high energy levels throughout matches. He was never the most naturally gifted player in terms of flair or dribbling, but his relentless work rate, passion, and tactical awareness made him stand out. In 1991, at the age of 18, Edgar made his senior debut for Ajax. His first games were marked by a fearless and combative style, earning him immediate praise from fans and pundits. He was known for his tough tackling, stamina, and ability to break up the opposition's play. His nickname, the Pitbull, by Louis van Gaal, reflecting Edgar's tenacity and aggression in midfield. The early 1990s were a golden era for Ajax. The club won multiple Eredivisie titles and reached the pinnacle of European football by winning the UEFA Champions League in 1995. Edgar was an integral part of this success, anchoring the midfield with his defensive prowess and dynamic play. His ability to balance defensive duties with supporting attacks made him a vital cog in the Ajax machine. Despite his relative lack of flair compared to some of his more skillful teammates, Edgar's contribution was invaluable. His relentless pressing, tactical discipline, and unyielding spirit inspired teammates and intimidated opponents. He was the engine room of the team, constantly moving, disrupting, and creating opportunities. This period at Ajax established Edgar Davids as one of Europe's most promising midfielders. His performances attracted interest from top clubs across the continent, and he was widely regarded as one of the best defensive midfielders of his generation. The early years of Edgar's professional career also revealed his character beyond the pitch. He was known for his outspoken nature, leadership qualities, and commitment to social causes. Edgar often spoke about the importance of discipline, hard work, and fighting for what you believe in. His experiences growing up in a tough neighborhood gave him a strong sense of justice and empathy for underprivileged communities. In summary, Edgar Davids' early life and formative football years were shaped by a combination of cultural heritage, family support, personal determination, and a relentless drive to succeed. From the streets of Paramaribo and the Bijlmermeer to the hallowed grounds of the Ajax Academy, Edgar's journey was a testament to resilience, passion, and the transformative power of football's remarkable development and success at Ajax. Edgar Davids was ready to take his career to the next level. His fearless playing style, tireless work ethic, and tactical intelligence had already earned him a reputation as one of the most promising midfielders in Europe. In 1996, after 5 glorious years with Ajax, Davids sought a new challenge in Italy's Serie A, widely regarded at the time as the strongest and most tactically demanding league in the world. Davids' first Italian adventure began with AC Milan, one of the most prestigious clubs in Europe. The move represented a significant step, both in terms of the quality of competition and the cultural transition from Dutch to Italian football. Serie A was known for its defensive rigor, tactical discipline, and slower tempo compared to the fast, attacking style of the Eredivisie. Adapting to this new environment was a challenge for many players, and Davids was no exception. At AC Milan, Davids found himself competing for playing time among a squad packed with world-class talent. Despite flashes of brilliance and moments that showcased his trademark intensity, his tenure at Milan was hampered by injuries and tactical mismatches. The team system often restricted the freedom he was accustomed to at Ajax, limiting his impact on the pitch. Consequently, Davids struggled to establish himself as a regular starter, making only 12 league appearances during the 1996-1997 season. However, Davids' time at Milan was not wasted. It exposed him to the demanding tactical nuances of Italian football and taught him valuable lessons about positioning, patience, and the mental aspects of the game. More importantly, it set the stage for a transformative chapter in his career. In the summer of 1997, Juventus, under the management of Marcello Lippi, made a decisive move to acquire Edgar Davids. Juventus was building a squad aimed at dominating Italy and Europe, blending experienced stars with young, hungry talents. Davids fit perfectly into Lippi's vision, a dynamic midfielder who could break up opposition attacks, provide energy and aggression, and contribute creatively going forward. Davids quickly became an integral part of the Juventus midfield, joining forces with stars such as Zinedine Zidane, Didier Deschamps, Antonio Conte, and later Pavel Nedved. His arrival marked a new phase in his career, where he would reach the peak of his abilities and earn global recognition. Juventus employed a balanced style of play that combined tactical discipline with attacking flair. Davids thrived in this environment, as his relentless pressing and defensive solidity gave freedom to more creative teammates like Zidane. His ability to cover large areas of the pitch, win back possession, and initiate attacks made him invaluable. One of Davids' defining qualities was his exceptional stamina. He was capable of maintaining high intensity throughout the entire 90 minutes, often chasing down opponents and making crucial interceptions. His fearless tackling and commitment earned him admiration from fans and respect from rivals. The nickname, the Pitbull, originally given to him by Louis van Gaal, perfectly encapsulated his tenacious playing style. During his first season with Juventus, Davids played a crucial role in helping the team secure the Serie A title in 1997 to 1998. His performances also impressed on the European stage, as Juventus advanced deep into the UEFA Champions League. Beyond his physical and technical attributes, Davids was also known for his tactical intelligence. He understood the importance of positioning and timing, often anticipating opponents' moves and cutting off passing lanes. His awareness allowed Juventus to maintain a compact midfield that could quickly transition from defense to attack. Davids' trademark look, featuring protective goggles, became iconic during his Juventus years. Diagnosed with glaucoma at a young age, Davids wore the goggles both for medical reasons and as a psychological tool. The goggles added to his fierce appearance on the pitch, intimidating opponents and symbolizing his relentless fighting spirit. Between 1998 and 2004, Davids helped Juventus win multiple Serie A titles, 1997-98, 2001-2002, 2002-2003, and reached the UEFA Champions League final twice, 1997-98 and 2002-2003. Although Juventus lost both finals, Davids' performances were widely praised. He demonstrated that he could perform at the highest level consistently, against the best players and teams in the world. While at Juventus, Davids developed a close professional relationship with teammates and coaches, who admired his dedication and leadership. He often captained the side and was regarded as a role model for younger players. His professionalism extended beyond the pitch. He was known for rigorous training habits, discipline, and a refusal to compromise on effort. Despite his success at Juventus, Davids' career was not without controversy. His aggressive style sometimes led to disciplinary issues, including frequent bookings and occasional clashes with referees. His outspokenness also occasionally brought him into conflict with coaches and the media. However, these moments never overshadowed his contributions or his commitment to the team. In 2001, Davids faced one of the most difficult challenges of his career. He tested positive for nandrolone, a banned substance which led to a suspension. Davids maintained his innocence throughout the ordeal, insisting the substance entered his body unintentionally. After a lengthy suspension and appeal process, he was able to return to professional football. The incident was a significant setback, but Davids used it as motivation to prove himself once again. On the international stage, Edgar Davids was a key figure for the Netherlands national team. Making his senior debut in 1994, he quickly established himself as a cornerstone of the Dutch midfield. Known for his leadership and tireless work rate, Davids represented the Netherlands in several major tournaments, including the 1998 FIFA World Cup in France and UEFA Euro 2000. At the 1998 World Cup, Davids played a vital role in the Dutch team that reached the quarter-finals. His energetic performances in midfield helped the team control games and counter opponents' attacks. Although the Netherlands were eliminated by Brazil, Davids' reputation as one of the world's top midfielders was solidified. In Euro 2000, hosted partly in the Netherlands, Davids was at the peak of his powers. He was a driving force behind the Dutch team's strong performances, earning praise for his ability to break up play and launch counterattacks. His leadership on and off the field was instrumental in motivating the squad. Throughout his international career, Davids earned over 70 caps for the Netherlands, serving as captain on numerous occasions. His passion for representing his country was evident, and he often spoke about the pride he felt wearing the orange jersey. Edgar Davids' rise from a tough upbringing in Amsterdam's Bijlmermeer to the heights of European football was a story of resilience, hard work, and sheer determination. His journey through AC Milan, Juventus, and the Dutch national team showcased his ability to adapt, overcome adversity, and inspire those around him. His influence extended beyond his playing ability. Davids became a symbol of fighting spirit and perseverance, inspiring countless young players, especially from immigrant and underprivileged backgrounds. His story emphasized that success in football was not only about talent but also about heart, discipline, and mental strength. Davids entered his late 20s and early 30s. His career entered a period marked by new challenges, significant transfers, and remarkable reinvention. After establishing himself as a world-class midfielder at Juventus and with the Dutch national team, Davids sought new environments where he could continue to compete at the highest level while adapting to the physical and tactical demands of an evolving game. In 2004, after 7 highly successful seasons with Juventus, Davids made a high-profile move to FC Barcelona. The transfer was seen as an opportunity for Davids to bring his experience, energy, and leadership to one of Europe's most iconic clubs, competing in La Liga, a league known for its technical flair and attacking football. At Barcelona, Davids joined a squad brimming with talent, including Ronaldinho, Samuel Eto'o and Carles Puyol. The team was under the guidance of coach Frank Rijkaard, who sought to blend defensive solidity with attacking creativity. Davids' aggressive style and midfield dynamism were viewed as essential components for the team's balance. However, Davids' time at Barcelona was marred by injury problems and difficulties adapting to a new tactical system. While he showed flashes of his trademark intensity and tenacity, recurrent muscle injuries limited his availability. Despite these setbacks, he contributed significantly when fit, helping the club win the La Liga title in the 2004-2005 season. Following his spell in Spain, Davids sought a new challenge in the English Premier League, joining Chelsea FC in January 2007. Chelsea, under the ownership of Roman Abramovich and management of José Mourinho, was rapidly rising to become one of Europe's football powerhouses. Davids was brought in to add grit, experience and midfield steel to a talented but sometimes fragile team. At Chelsea, Davids quickly became a fan favorite due to his commitment and work rate. Though not a regular starter, his presence was vital in providing energy and leadership from the bench and occasional starting roles. He helped Chelsea secure the Premier League title and FA Cup in the 2006-2007 season, adding to his already impressive trophy cabinet. In 2007, Davids returned briefly to Ajax, the club that had launched his professional career. This homecoming was a symbolic moment, allowing him to reconnect with his roots and give back to the club that shaped him. His experience was invaluable in mentoring younger players and stabilizing the midfield during his tenure. Yet, the call of competitive football abroad beckoned once more. In 2007, Davids moved to Inter Milan, another Serie A giant with a rich history. At Inter, managed by Roberto Mancini and later José Mourinho, Davids was part of a squad that was building towards domestic and European dominance. Though he was not a regular starter, his role as a seasoned professional and mentor was appreciated. Davids' career continued with a brief stint at Tottenham Hotspur in 2010, where he joined on loan. His arrival coincided with Tottenham's efforts to re-establish themselves as a Premier League force. Despite limited appearances due to injuries and age, Davids' professionalism and passion for the game remained evident. Throughout these years, Edgar Davids was continually adapting his game. No longer the explosive midfielder of his youth, he evolved into a more cerebral player, relying on experience, positioning and tactical awareness. His physical style mellowed slightly but retained its core intensity and commitment. Off the pitch, Davids became increasingly involved in coaching and football development. His understanding of the game, leadership skills, and dedication to discipline made him a natural mentor and potential future coach. He often spoke about the importance of youth development and the need to support players from diverse backgrounds. In 2011, Davids signed for Crystal Palace in the English Championship, continuing to demonstrate his love for competitive football despite advancing age. His leadership and professionalism helped guide younger teammates, emphasizing the values of hard work and resilience. Eventually, in 2014, Edgar Davids announced his retirement from professional football, closing a remarkable chapter that spanned over 2 decades. His career had taken him across some of the biggest clubs in Europe and had been characterized by both triumphs and tribulations. Davids' legacy was not only about trophies or personal accolades but also about the spirit and passion he brought to every match. His journey from a tough upbringing in Amsterdam's Bijlmermeer to the grand stages of European football was an inspiring tale of perseverance and dedication. Post-retirement, Davids pursued coaching licenses and various projects aimed at promoting football among youth. His desire to give back to the sport and community reflected the values instilled in him throughout his career. In addition to coaching, Davids also became a popular football analyst and commentator, sharing insights gained from years at the top level. His straightforward, passionate style resonated with fans and professionals alike. Edgar Davids' story is one of continuous growth, adaptation, and commitment. While his aggressive playing style defined much of his career, his intellect, leadership, and humanity left an equally lasting impression. He remains a respected figure in football, admired for his contributions on and off the field. As Edgar Davids entered the twilight of his playing career, he faced the inevitable challenges that come with age, including recurring injuries, increased competition from younger talents, and evolving tactical demands of modern football. Yet, Davids' passion for the game and commitment to excellence never waned. Instead, these years became a period of reflection, mentorship, and laying the groundwork for his future endeavors beyond his active playing days. Following his stint with Crystal Palace in the English Championship, Davids sought to continue competing at a high level, demonstrating his undiminished love for football. In 2012 he briefly signed with Barnet FC, a club competing in the lower tiers of English football. Although his time there was short, it exemplified his willingness to contribute his experience to smaller clubs and communities, helping younger players develop professionalism and resilience. Davids also explored opportunities outside of England. In 2012 he signed with Apoel FC, the dominant club in Cyprus. At APL he provided invaluable leadership and experience, helping the team in both domestic league campaigns and European competitions such as the UEFA Champions League qualifiers. His professionalism and dedication left a lasting impact on teammates and fans alike. Throughout these final playing years, Davids became increasingly aware of the importance of nurturing talent and giving back to the sport that had given him so much. He began pursuing coaching qualifications in earnest, attending courses and seminars designed to prepare him for a potential career on the sidelines. In 2014, after a professional career spanning over 20 years, Edgar Davids officially announced his retirement from playing football. The decision was met with respect and admiration from the football community worldwide. Fans, former teammates, coaches, and pundits recognized Davids not only for his technical skills and physical prowess but also for his determination, leadership, and inspirational journey. His retirement marked the end of an era defined by relentless energy, iconic moments, and a distinctive style that combined toughness with creativity. The protective goggles he wore had become a symbol of his fighting spirit and resilience, a visual reminder of a player who refused to be held back by adversity. Off the pitch, Davids wasted no time transitioning into new roles within the sport. He embraced coaching opportunities, beginning with roles at youth academies and smaller clubs, where his experience could directly influence the next generation of players. His emphasis on discipline, work ethic, and mental toughness resonated deeply with aspiring footballers. In 2017, Davids was appointed as the head coach of Barnet FC. Although coaching in lower leagues came with its challenges, it provided Davids with a platform to develop his tactical understanding and leadership skills from a managerial perspective. His tenure was characterized by a focus on team cohesion, defensive organization, and motivating players to exceed expectations. Beyond coaching, Davids became an outspoken advocate for diversity and inclusion in football. Drawing on his own experiences growing up in Amsterdam's multicultural neighborhoods, he emphasized the importance of creating opportunities for players from diverse ethnic and socio-economic backgrounds. He supported initiatives aimed at combating discrimination and promoting equal access to football facilities and education. Davids also expanded his presence in media and football analysis. His candid and insightful commentary earned him a respected voice in television and online platforms, where he dissected games with the same intensity he displayed on the field. His opinions often reflected his deep understanding of the tactical and psychological aspects of football. Be at TM at N, May 30, 2025, 6:30 p.m. In addition to his professional endeavors, Davids engaged in philanthropic activities focused on youth empowerment. He participated in charity matches, football clinics, and community outreach programs, inspiring young athletes to pursue their dreams despite obstacles. Throughout his post-retirement years, Edgar Davids has remained connected to the sport's evolving landscape. He has expressed ambitions to continue progressing as a coach, with aspirations to manage at the highest levels. His journey from a young boy in Amsterdam to a global football icon serves as a powerful example of resilience, adaptability, and passion. Davids' impact on football extends beyond statistics or trophies. He challenged stereotypes, broke barriers, and redefined what it means to be a tenacious yet technically gifted midfielder. His legacy endures in the players he inspired, the fans who admired his grit, and the broader football community that values his contributions. His story is a testament to the power of determination and the enduring spirit of sport, a narrative that will continue to inspire future generations for years to come. Davids' journey through professional football was one of both triumph and adversity, marked by moments of brilliance, relentless determination, and an indomitable spirit that transcended the sport. As his playing days came to a close and his transition into coaching and mentorship unfolded, Davids emerged not only as a football icon but also as a symbol of perseverance and inspiration for generations to come. Born into a multicultural environment in Amsterdam's Bijlmermeer neighborhood, Davids' early life was shaped by the challenges and vibrancy of a diverse community. His upbringing instilled in him the values of hard work, resilience, and the importance of seizing opportunities, qualities that would serve as the foundation for his football career and beyond. Throughout his professional years, Davids was renowned for his unique blend of physicality, technical skill, and tactical intelligence. His tireless running, fierce tackling, and ability to break up opposition play made him a vital component of every team he represented. Yet, it was not just his physical attributes that defined him. His vision on the pitch, leadership qualities, and unwavering commitment distinguished him as a true midfield maestro. Davids' protective goggles became a visual trademark, symbolizing his courage in facing the challenges posed by glaucoma. Far from being a limitation, the goggles became an emblem of his tenacity and individuality, inspiring fans and fellow players alike. His nickname, the Pitbull, captured the essence of his relentless approach to the game, always fighting for every ball and never yielding. His career spanned several of Europe's biggest clubs, including Ajax, AC Milan, Juventus, Barcelona, Chelsea, and Inter Milan, each chapter contributing to a rich tapestry of experience and achievement. At Juventus, his prime years saw him win multiple Serie A titles and compete in Champions League finals, establishing himself among the elite midfielders of his generation. His contributions to the Dutch national team further cemented his legacy on the international stage, where he captained the Orange and participated in major tournaments with distinction. Davids' professional journey was not without setbacks. His 2001 suspension due to a doping allegation tested his character and resolve. Through perseverance and determination, he overcame the controversy, returning to the game stronger and more focused. This episode underscored his resilience and refusal to be defined by adversity. In the later stages of his career, Davids embraced roles that showcased his adaptability. His moves to Barcelona, Chelsea, and later clubs demonstrated his willingness to embrace new challenges and contribute both on and off the pitch. Even as injuries and age limited his playing time, his influence remained profound through mentorship and leadership. Transitioning to coaching, Davids continued to impact the football world. His emphasis on discipline, mental toughness, and tactical awareness reflected his own experiences as a player. His work with youth and professional teams alike aimed to cultivate the next generation of footballers who could embody the same spirit and dedication. Beyond the technical and tactical aspects of football, Davids emerged as an advocate for social issues within the sport. His efforts to promote diversity and combat discrimination highlighted his commitment to making football an inclusive space. Drawing on his own multicultural background and experiences, he championed equality and opportunity for all players, regardless of their origin. Davids also used his platform to engage in philanthropic endeavors, supporting initiatives that encouraged youth participation in sports and education. His message of perseverance, self-belief, and respect resonated across communities, transcending the boundaries of football. Reflecting on his legacy, Davids' influence extends beyond statistics or trophies. He represents the archetype of a modern footballer who combined physical prowess with intellect, passion, and leadership. His style of play, characterized by relentless energy and tactical discipline, has influenced countless midfielders who aspire to emulate his approach. Fans remember him not just for his performances but for the spirit he embodied, a fighter who never backed down, who played with heart and soul, and who wore his battles both on and off the pitch with pride. His goggles remain an enduring symbol of individuality and courage, reminding all that obstacles can be overcome with determination. Edgar Davids' story is also a testament to the power of sport to inspire social change and personal growth. From a boy in Amsterdam to a global football icon, his journey reflects themes of resilience, identity, and the transformative potential of dedication. As he continues to shape football through coaching, advocacy, and media, Davids ensures that his impact will be felt for generations. His commitment to excellence and integrity serves as a beacon for players and fans alike. In the grand tapestry of football history, Edgar Davids stands as a figure who transcended the game, an athlete, a leader, and a symbol of enduring passion. His legacy is one of courage, perseverance, and the unyielding belief that with heart and hard work, one can rise above any challenge. The story of Edgar Davids is far from over. It continues through those he mentors, the communities he inspires, and the sport he helped transform. His name will forever be etched among football's greats, a reminder that true greatness is measured not only by skill but by the strength of character. With this final chapter, we celebrate the remarkable life and career of Edgar Davids, a true warrior of the beautiful game. Words designed for in-depth reading or video narration.